is much easier to bear. We will not fall to despair this darkest day. Whatever comes our way, whatever paths we follow, I will share your pain, your laughter and your sorrow. And should we prove ourselves, lose ourselves, nothing's gonna send us astray. Whatever comes our way, I will be there. Whatever comes our way, I will be there to share your pain. These hearts of shadow, hearts of fire, sharing memory and mind. Our hope is strong in moments dire.
Hello, everybody. We are here. We are ready for Dungeons and Dragons. Let me just get the music going.
We are?
I mean, I think we're ready for Dungeons and Dragons.
You told me we're playing
no.
tunnels, trolls and tunnels.
Oh, I thought it was
Trolls and
Mario
tunnels.
Kart.
I mean, we could play Mario Kart, but I don't got my Switch, so
I
have a
don't
Switch.
even have a Switch.
sweet.
I don't even have a Switch. I don't know.
Okay, so what
Tell
we
you
need
what,
to
you
do
guys,
is we
you
need
guys
to
play Mario
kidnap-
Kart, and I'll just make.
We need to
like,
kidnap Red, bring him to America, get him a Switch.
Anything.
Do you prefer male or female Switch?
No, you guys can play Mario Kart, and I'll just make like race car noises in the background.
Wait.
We'll hand you a controller
wait.
that's not plugged in.
Red, what is the Nintendo mascot's name with the red hat? Say it again.
Mario?
Okay, you said it right that time.
You fucking
Yeah,
changed it
you
up.
fucking know
You
what you
changed
did.
it up.
You fucking know what you did. Mario.
What did you say?
Fuck ass. What the hell?
I have no idea what this talking.
You said Mario. I'll go back and clip it. I swear to God. I was about to
Okay.
crash out. I was like, what the
Uh,
fuck?
Is it important?
I don't know. It was okay.
Vital.
I was raised in the 90s. So like there are certain things that is just like universal truths to me, and I just had a very autistic reaction to that.
All right. Okay.
Well, okay.
All right.
You seem very
so-
serious about. Sorry.
I was like, hold on.
Mario.
I'm gonna
So,
I'm gonna
Uh,
make murder Jonah in a second here. You son
Do
of
it.
a
Kill my
bitch.
character.
I need to ask you guys this question because it was brought to my attention that Dungeon Master made an oopsie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's not a big oopsie. It's just a not everything I put on the turn order sheet is a combatant. It's so I can keep track of when to move the token. And the worker drones that you guys fought in the shipping room were non-hostile. And I want to ask you guys if you would like to retcon beating the shit out of them.
I pull it back.
Can we
That's
shoot
all
like
I really
one
care.
bullet at it? Isn't
Yeah.
Do we lose XP?
No, you guys don't lose XP or anything. It's just, do you want to retcon killing them, or do you just want to like, they weren't hostile towards us. Oops.
I
Yeah,
mean,
dead
theoretically, I
clanker.
think we would want to kill them because this place hasn't been great for people, and also,
They're
like,
probably being used for something if they
yeah,
haven't been broken already. So I feel like we want to actually sabotage the utility of this facility anyway.
I just wanted to leave
Okay.
the offer for you guys. So they are dead still. All right.
Rip.
Who would like to go
Can't believe you
over
killed it.
the recap?
Go on. The recap.
The recap.
A recap. I'll
The
do the
recap. All right, cool.
wow.
So
Oh,
we
thanks.
zoomed in after we had a fight. All of us continued on to clear out the area. Jonah did a little whoopity mind shit as he went and did his seance. He found out that stuff to the north was kind of fucky and not good. So we went up there. There were people with crystals growing out of them. And we were like, that's not kosher. So we all shot them all, except I didn't shoot the zombies because I'm afraid. And everyone else shot the zombies. And then we killed all them. Found out that that's how they're making the wrought iron. Decided wrought iron was very much not cool. We ripped a splinter out of Hunter. That was the session before. This is where we picked up, with Hunter being okay. We went to another room, the last room in the place. We poured some acid in a crucible, I think it was, right?
Yeah, close enough, yeah.
Yeah, or kiln, that's it.
Yeah.
And it made molten metal fly everywhere, did some acid damage, and we watched two Bulgaras beat each other to death, which we helped with. We proceeded to leave that wing as we had cleared out the entirety of it, to go north, where we proceeded to kill 2 Roombas, and also a dude. Finding out that, in fact, the zombies can pass through at least the blue laser gates. Along the way, we found out, we had some talking to Isabella's sword. We got to see a cameo from the apparatus that Midrash has that he used to cast Spirit Guardians, and we are now standing in the middle of a room with a glowing circle.
Also, I just want to tack in there that a fuck-ass gorilla fire-breathed my little boy away.
Oh, true. He was fucking dead.
He's fucking dead.
He was
He's
fucking
very
dead.
dead.
Vine boom.
Okay.
Vine boom.
So add a
Chat.
hero die, or hero point thingy.
Okay.
So funny.
And then I have a question for Amumu. It said that you were rating me?
No, I got raided by.
Oh, by Abyss. Man, I'm stupid.
Obo. If the third word is Amumu, it's not you.
Look, my brain read Amumu's channel is rating with a party of 8, and I'm like, huh? My dyslexia kicked in hard there. And
Yeah, there was a
that
name
whole
before.
sentence.
No. Lucy rated Mumu.
Okay. I was so confused. I'm just dumb. Thank you. Okay. So, one thing that was forgotten that is rather important, during the fight with the last of the wrought iron ghouls, Isabel has a splinter in her that is, I am indeed a single-celled organism. There is a splinter that is working its way up her arm. So you guys will need to take care of that right now.
Yeah. I was gonna use my decanter of endless water to help clean the wound to whoever is gonna be extracting it.
Yeah. Okay. So whoever is making that medicine check, please make it with advantage.
It's right next to her, so I guess it makes sense that I have my knife out.
Gonna tap Jonah and give him guidance.
So you have experience.
He's an expert.
So I have advantage because I'm being helped, correct?
Yes.
And guidance.
And guidance. Natural 20 for 23.
Let's
Nice.
go.
So it does take a bit of fighting to get this one out.
26.
Since it is a fairly large shard that is burrowing its way through, but you are able to remove it, and from there, Isabel is out of danger, and since she is not here, we're just going to have her go chill in the lobby and kind of just make sure, just in case, to keep anything from coming in through the demon section of the dungeon. So that is where she is during all this. So, let me grab everyone and yeet to where we were.
Whee!
So, what would you guys like to do at this point?
Hey, do either any of you magical folks know what this thingy does? One at the giant
Well,
glowing circle.
I'm not exactly sure, but, you know, we can always test some things.
Yeah.
So the robots were picking up boxes and things, right?
They were stationed to pick up. There's no boxes that are being sent at the moment.
Okay. They were looking at, like, they're over by this conveyor belt, so I assume there'd be intake
Yeah.
from this conveyor belt.
Yes.
And then sorry. Well, I assume that the workers, goodness, that slip of the tongue there, would filter things that came in, bring them over, set them in the center so that something could charge them, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. And then they would be sent upwards. This seems... Ooh, wait! Question for God.
Yep.
Do we... We know ley lines exist.
Yep.
Would there be a map of ley lines... Would a map of ley lines and knowledge of where ley lines go be common knowledge?
No, it is not.
Okay.
It's very uncommon knowledge.
Okay. This, considering, like, you mentioned before that we can feel a lot of magic coming from this device, right?
Yes.
So, like, just, like, paying attention and, like, touching the glyph that we're on, there's a strong resonance of magic, yeah?
Yes, and it's less that it's a glyph that you're standing on. Like this section of stonework that I have used is more of a series of circular daises made out of like stone and metal stacked on each other. Each one being like maybe 2 or 3 inches tall.
Okay.
But it's set up in a way that on each of these square sections, there are series of runes, kind of similar to how like, oh, what's it called? Like the symbols on the Stargate are,
Yeah, okay.
and it looks like they would be able to rotate.
Do we want, so, I haven't been particularly excited about identifying anything in here besides this. How do we feel about me identifying whatever this central piece is, this large, like, dais we're standing on? Because I'm also very curious about those batteries, about what those are, but...
Let me try something. I'll take a ball bearing, one of my 1,000, and I'll toss it into the center.
Okay.
And just see what happens to it.
So you toss it into the center. It begins to float like a half an inch or so off of the surface, and then it just disappears.
That's fine, right?
This factory is still in use.
I mean, I guess you might be onto something. If the right side of the factory is to create the iron, perhaps this is the shipment portion.
That's why they never reclaimed this site, because the site's still functioning.
Yeah.
They're still getting regular shipments from this place. Oh. when we leave, I would like to. I think we should collapse the hell out of this place, or figure out what maybe if we could figure out what this this circle does, how this circle functions, we could use it. But also, on the way out, maybe leave something volatile.
I was thinking this thing's probably powered by all these batteries around here, right? What if it's probably taken in power? What if we can make it put out power? Just bust the whole thing.
So you're talking about draining it and making it inert, or overloading it?
Taking all the power it has now and just kind of like shoving it back into the batteries and then making all the batteries go. You know?
Ah,
I would like to look over everything with Eldritch Sight, so detect magic. Are these magical properties, or like if so, what school? I guess would be my
Okay,
question.
so with Eldritch Sight, because that's just detect magic, right?
Yeah, it's a detect magic at will.
All right, so detect magic, you're able to see that the force fields have abjuration magic, the battery-looking generators. They are producing. I think it would be evocation is the closest school.
Evocation is the creation of energy. So.
Yeah, and then the runes on each of the ends and the center of this are, I believe, conjuration is the teleportation school for magic. Like for teleportation, it's conjuration, setting things to and from places.
Okay, so abjuration, conjuration, evocation. Okay.
Yep. And while you're taking a look at this with your Eldritch Sight, you're able to see that the level of complexity for this dais is it's very intricate and very modular in its design.
Um, do the runes look like they're in like magic language, common?
It would be, I guess, the like if magic had a language, it would be in that, yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's called wizard bullshit.
I mean, I was
Basically.
just seeing if it had like this goes to blank.
Well, yeah,
in
there are
like
stuff like that.
rune.
So like if as you're kind of looking at it, since you are trained, like do you have proficiency with Arcana?
No.
Okay. With your limited understanding of magic, you're looking at some of these spots and you're thinking, okay, so these are probably like the coordinates, but you know, for a map, all you need is X, Y, and Z. But it seems like there's a few other sets of coordinates that are required.
Mm. Okay.
Shit's above my pay grade.
I think you're right, though. If we can find a way to make this look like a natural blow up, that would be best. Natural error in some way.
yeah. I know we're not done investigating this area, but I'm very curious what these batteries are. Do we want to identify these real fast?
Your insight isn't wrong on some things. So, I don't...
What does that mean?
just go ahead and do it.
Sure. I'm gonna cast Identify on the battery
Okay.
so that I can learn.
So, casting Identify, you learn that these are aether generators. They work in a sort of circular system to where it's almost an unlimited source of energy. Like, it will eventually run out, but it's such a low amount at a efficiency that it would probably last a couple hundred years before it technically runs out. But aside from that, you've basically learned that you can turn it off, but you would have to disassemble the outer protective shell to get to the internals. And then from there, it's pretty darn sensitive to, throwing a monkey wrench to cause it to be destroyed.
Yeah. Would I know, from Identify, would I know if these things have, like, aether cores in them?
With your Identify, yes, it's got a handful of those aether core crystals inside.
Okay. It seems like these are powered by aether crystals. So, making them look like something went wrong is pretty easy if you peel back the tap 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 tough outer shell. The inside's more like clockwork than anything, so it's really easy to get gummed up. I do think that we could scavenge a large amount of very useful ether crystals from this place when we're done, but if we could find the schematics, one of these things runs at high efficiency for a long time. They're very they're very cool. Outside my expertise, but give it to a tinker. Maybe we could maybe we could make Jonah's gun shoot ether crystals. That'd be fun.
Obo, are ether crystals explosive?
They have a tendency to blow up if they're put under too much pressure.
But they aren't like kaboom, it's more like shatters violently kind of thing. Yeah.
It shatters violently with a explosion of energy. Yeah.
Okay.
They are in their raw state when they're charged. They're kind of unstable to physical stimuli, but I mean, if you don't fuck with it's very stable. When they're depleted, when they naturally deplete, they harden incredibly.
Would I feel confident being able to, like, take a panel off this thing? Do I think I'm qualified to do that? Or is that like, does that require specialized tools?
I mean, if you've got, say, tinker's or smith's tools, you could probably remove it easily. If you've got like a knife or a pry bar, you could also do it, but it would be a little more difficult.
I have a pry bar. I also have jeweler's kit and thieves tools.
Thieves tools and the pry bar would probably work.
Yeah, could I I'm not gonna like mess with it too much, but I'm gonna see if I can just pop the front off so we can get a look at the guts of it.
Yeah, make me a thieves tools check with advantage.
And guidance.
right, and
I'm gonna sit next to him because if something goes wrong, I'm ready to use my my cape.
This is dexterity, correct?
Yes.
So 15, and then so that is a 19.
All right. So it takes a solid like 10 minutes of searching because there's no outside like screws or anything like that. So you're just kind of like wedging some of the thieves' tools under some of the plating to see if you can find a gap, and then slowly pushing the pry bar in to lift it up, wiggle some tools around, see what you can unscrew. But after the 10 minutes, you're able to remove enough of the outer paneling to see the internals.
It's like blankly stares at the internals. Yeah,
So
I don't understand any of this.
The internals, you open it up. It's got two ether crystals that have a series of wires and tubing and a bunch of weird, complicated piping inside. But it seems that it's circulating the energy in kind of a figure eight style in this towards the center between the two. It very much so looks like you open up a computer and it's got all the RGB insides lighting up, and you're just like, ah, yes, it glows. I don't know what any of this stuff does, though.
I turned to Midrash.
So, do you want me to? I have two ideas. One, we stick something in there to, as it were, gum up the works, or like disconnect some things and turn it off, or I could just grab the ether crystals and see what happens. I'm not against the second one. I'm actually kind of excited to see what happens if you just pull the battery out of one of these things while it's running. I don't think it would just like pop on me, but that's not a possibility.
Maybe let's see if we can find a way to shut it off first. I'm thinking, what if we got all these
Like as you're talking, Midrash has a finger under a few wires and it's like just waiting for you to finish.
I was thinking if there's more demons in here, if we can get one of these out, then we can probably use it to do a decent bit of damage to them. Bit of an improvised bomb, almost.
How big are these ether crystals compared to the ether crystal I already have?
The ether crystal that you have, did you write down how big it was? Because I don't remember where you got it from.
You did not tell me how big it was. I got it from the generator in the Bauldur room. We blew up one generator, and I was able to get a charge and a depleted ether crystal.
Yeah, so that ether crystal is probably about,
I want
to say, 1.5 inches tall, about 1/2 inch diameter.
So,
and then
1.5
these
diameter?
ones, yeah, and then these ones are about the size of a 2-liter soda bottle.
Holy shit!
Oh!
Yeah.
So, I have a large marble in my bag. This is a 2-liter.
Yes.
Ball.
And there's 2 of them.
Wait, are these spherical or are they more conical,
Cylindrical.
like a bottle? Okay, cylindrical.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the charged ether crystal I have out of my bag, and I'm gonna be like, so this is the one we got from the gate that was connecting to hell, and I'm gonna hold it up in comparison to the big like one that's next to it. This is the one in this thing. We've seen at least like 6 of these generators. I would like to test, and I hold up the 1.5 inch one. I'd like to test this one first. Before we test one of these bigger ones. Maybe, Jonah, how good is your aim?
What?
Do you want to test? And I'll hand this to you if you like. We test the next time we run into a group of things. You kind of just roll this in between them, and then shoot it and see how big the boom is. It's a safer, more controlled explosion before we test the big ones.
Let's go.
Awesome. Then I'll give Jonah the 1.5-inch ether crystal. And I'm just gonna like turn to the machine and start just like pulling like some random wires and seeing how easy it is to gum this thing up, as it were, and just like hopefully get it to just lose power. I kind of want to break a few of the wires that are looping back into the crystals, things like that.
Okay. For shits and or giggles, please roll me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Hell yeah! Wait, why disadvantage? Because I have no idea what's in here.
Because you are actively futzing around Unga Bunga, as opposed to let's take an educated guess as to where things go.
Can I give him guidance, please?
Yes.
For my Pact of the Tome.
We're trading guidance. That's so funny.
And I'm gonna walk away. Out of blast radius.
Damn it. The first one was a 19. The second one was a 9. Well,
Everyone's taking a step back.
12 Arcana.
Damn right.
12 Arcana. Okay.
Yes.
So, as you are futzing around, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, sure. That plus... That's another 16.
Okay, so that's a pass. So you'll take half damage. Alright, so you take 7 points of force damage as you start to pop a few wires, unplug a few cables, and then you're like, okay, I think I can grab it and pull it out. And nothing's exploded yet. 1, 2, you pull it out. Ah, sweet, you got it. And then you see a series of lights begin to build up in brightness with a whining as you recoil just in time as the internals explode. And then I need to make a check on the crystal in your hand.
Yeah, I want to specifically shelter it behind my big ass.
Yes.
Because, like, I know for a fact you're not going to let me go. Madrash's
it's fine.
paws are the size of a 2-liter. I should be able to just cover that.
I just wanted to see if it took any damage because it's no longer protected.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but I rolled a 16, you're good.
Cool.
If I rolled below a 10, then it would have taken some damage, which could have been bad.
Could have been bad.
Because you would have been holding it as it goes kaboom.
That would have been a live test.
Yeah,
not
so
a great
this,
one either.
I need to...
Like Captain America if it wasn't a dummy grenade.
Oops.
Hold on. Let's see. So...
just for just quick, can I grab the other 2-liter size crystal?
Make another Arcana check.
Oh, cool. This one, I do want to be a little, like, the generator's still on?
It is having a really hard time right now.
Hey,
Okay, if it's still on, then I actually want to be careful this time, and, like...
Hey, Madrash, you mind passing over the other crystal before you start ripping out the other one? Just, in case.
You want me to pull it out of my bag?
Oh, it's in the bag of holding?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
As soon as,
I thought,
as soon
I
as
thought you were
like,
just like
before I
holding
reach-
it under your arm.
No,
and just
no. I'm not gonna risk 2 pops at once. Okay, no, I want to finish disabling the generator. I thought when the internals exploded, it was just kaputs.
No, it still has one other crystal in it, and it is struggling real hard right now. Like the lights kind of dim off and on every now and then, and you guys can see that the force field is occasionally shorting out and then trying to kickstart up again.
Okay, yeah. Being a little more careful this time because I don't want to take more force damage. I want to I don't. Madrash wouldn't understand the internal components of this very well, but basically, I just want to avoid specifically what I did last time to fuck up. It's like, okay, when I pulled like this wire specifically, that's what fucked me up. I'm just gonna try and just like pull the cables from the power crystal itself, just to isolate specifically the power source.
Okay. Make me an Arcana check, and this is to see if you've been able to figure out how to do what you want to do.
17.
Okay, yeah. So make a Arcana check to remove the second crystal. Flat check.
Wonderful. That's an 18. I didn't even give myself
18.
guidance. That's funny. I should have
Yeah.
done that.
18 is a fail, so you'll take another 2d10 of force damage.
All right.
Make a dex check. Let's see if you take full damage.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Alright, so you take half, so that's 8 points of force.
Cool.
And the generator is shut down, along with the force field. And now I'm struggling to find where in the Dungeon Master's Guide the table for, spitball how much damage you want this thing to do. Ooh, wait, is this nearby? Might be close. I swear it has lots of information, but it's a bitch to find it all. That's object health. I need improvising damage point. Open just in case. Alright, so yeah, now you have two 2-liter size bottle,
Aether crystals.
Aether crystals. We'll just put them down as medium size.
Okay.
As
How many
far
calories-
as
how many calories is in a serving of Aether crystal?
let's see, hold on. Let's see, one serving would be about
Are you looking at the calorie density of uranium?
maybe.
I fucking knew it.
Per gram. So yeah, the Aether per serving has about 20 billion calories.
So that's a survival food if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, sure. I don't think your
You
body
say
can
that,
handle
but you
that
would
many
probably-
calories, but sure.
Madrash would get shot by Jonah if he licked the Aether crystal.
Jonah would take cover if you look at the Aether.
Okay, well, Jonah, I think next time we should just have you shoot the machine and wait for it to power down. That was annoying.
Or blow up.
I don't want it to blow up. I want the crystals. But yes. They're fun. They feel like home. I wonder if Mom had any aether crystals. No idea. Okay. Are we good to go on as I cure wounds myself?
Boy, I just had a cursed idea, and I don't want to go towards that.
What's in the next room, God?
The next room, opening it up, there's a short hallway that leads into a room. It's a large warehouse full of metal shelving. There are two conveyor belts. One that is connecting the shipping room to this room, and another conveyor belt on the eastern wall. And there are two robots that are similar to the ones that you found in this room. The spherical body, telescoping limbs, large glass with metal reinforcings, and glowing green fluid and the suspended eyeball. They seem to have gotten a few packages and are loading them on some of the shelving. And there's a few boxes every now and then. If you guys would like, you can open the boxes up and see what's inside.
Yeah. What's in the box?
I need to roll a D4
What's in the box?
to see how many boxes you guys have to pick from. All right, there's one box.
I opened the second box.
All right, so there's a total of 3 because they're each carrying in one each, and then they have one that's already on the shelf. So if you would like, you may roll a D100 to see what's in your loot box.
In a loot box?
Does anyone else
box
want to
of
open
loot.
a box? Okay. Oh, 99.
I'm a bear.
Okay, so Jonah, the box you pop open, inside there is a hand axe made out of wrought iron sitting on a bed of straw. And you got 99, Madrash?
Yes.
You open,
That's crazy.
opening up your box, you find 20 pistol cartridges.
The cartridges are ammunition, right?
Yes. So you
Okay,
found 20 pistol bullets made of wrought iron.
Oh.
Goodness.
That's fine.
Unceremoniously open the lid for Gleb.
What'd you roll?
Behind door 2! 77! Ah!
77. That is a short sword.
Made of wrought iron?
Nice.
Made of wrought iron.
I suppose I'll open one too, since we're
Well,
all
that-
deciding to.
That's all 3 of them that are in the room.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said there were 3 and 1 on the shelf.
No. There's 1 on the shelf and the 2 that the robots have.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Rip.
Yep, so you guys
Jonah,
got a
for-
hand axe, 20 bullets, and a short sword.
For the I understand your begrudging reluctance to slay anything humanoid, but these wrought iron bullets might be very good for these demons.
Oh, yeah. Just what I was thinking.
Would you like some of these? There's 20 of them.
I will take all 20.
Okay.
Well. Oh.
I made a fuck up. You guys have a puzzle to solve real quick to get in.
Okay.
I made a fuck up.
Is it more Sudoku?
Yes.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Whoa.
No, wrong room. Son of a bitch!
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, there was no room for the. Right, I didn't make a map for the shipping because that would have been a pain in the ass. Yeah, so we'll just leave it there. But yeah, that's all that's in the shipping room. There's another generator for each of the force fields for the conveyor belts. But then there is another door at the north end of the room. If you guys would like to continue that way.
Actually, is there like other boxes of stuff in here?
Yeah, there's like a few odds and ends. It seems like it's just packing supplies. So a few crates. There's a couple large ones that are full of straw for packing.
All right.
So there is a doorway to the north that has a security lock on it.
Go north.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me double check. Yeah, this is ta-da, the last one.
Oh.
Hmm.
You know, I'm just not gonna move it.
Fight.
There I go.
Ta-da.
Even with all of us like crowding around the number pad, we still get it.
Yep. All right.
Vladimir should really not get into security systems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
actually, it'd make my job a lot easier, but like, I mean,
Look, the dungeon
We're just
master wanted you
professionals.
guys to have fun. You guys are good at
We're
this.
professionals. We're good at breaking into shit. That's all.
Yeah. All right. So, this room.
quite literally my job.
Oh.
All right. So this room.
Steven.
In this small room, there's an entire wall full of crystal panels showing a live feed of all the rooms in the facility. Connected to the screens is an outdated Magitech scribe, which is a commonly used device for computing and note-taking and stuff like that. It is the equivalent of like an old 90s computer, but instead of technology, it's powered because of magic bullshit.
Is there actually a skeleton in the chair?
Yes.
Could I
So, and after your eyes adjust to the low light of the room, you can see that there are two sculpted iron statues that are holding support pillars in these two spots, with kind of like the Atlas pose, holding up the pillar above them in a kind of artistic rendering.
Could I go forward a little bit, and I'd like to pray for the man in the chair.
Yeah, go for it. Let me just zoom in for chat. There we go. Okay. So, what would you guys like to do at this point?
I guess I'm curious about. I look at the ceiling
Okay.
first and foremost.
It's a
Don't
fairly
know.
tall ceiling. It goes up about Um,
You look up and you see 6 people staring at you.
see, the ceiling's about 50 feet tall, and
So
the
I'm
screens
saying that because
go up relatively about halfway that.
I say because like if something was in here watching the screens, it would know we were coming and could ambush us.
Um, you're able to
I'm looking for
see.
an ambush.
You're looking for an ambush. Looking around the room, you don't see anything that sticks out like something hiding. Um, you're not able to see anything in the room. It's just the dude in the skeleton in the chair at the console, the screens, the sculptures and the pillars that those are supporting. That's all that's in the room.
Okay. What do the sculptures
See
look like
anything?
again?
They are sculpted out of what looks like iron,
Mm-hmm.
and then holding up stone pillars.
Mere clarity, see anything with their eldritch sight?
Yes. Um, the screens are hard to look at, even more than normal, um, along with the console and the statues.
What school of magic are the statues?
That's an excellent question. I want to say transmutation, I think.
Ooh.
Let's go with transmutation because that makes sense.
There's a... He'll like stop mid-prayer and you're like, there's a transmutation in those people. Pillars.
Mm.
Do you think the pillars were once people? Do they look? What do the statues like? They're iron
They
statues, but do they look like people?
no. If anything, they probably look like um an embellished version of an automaton.
I think they might be made to move.
Security, you say?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, they wouldn't want people who shouldn't be here being able to look at the entirety of their facility.
Do we
Yeah.
want to be stealthy about this? See what information we can glean off the console and then get out before they hopefully move and wake up? Or do we want to break the statues?
I don't think we've been overly stealthy since we came in here. I mean, we just kind of walked in. I think it might be if we start interacting with the console or something.
That's what I'm asking. Do we want to be careful about how we interact with the console and just leave, or are we continuing to probe? I'm just looking for input.
Let's see what we can glean, and we can step out of the room, and I'll use a mage hand to press a button on the console, see what happens before we start fucking with
Okay,
stuff.
so mage hand, it's only invisible if you're the arcane trickster, right?
Yeah, it's more
Yes.
just like have it
Spectrum.
in there, and I'm just like peeking in, and I press a button and see if they come to life.
All right. So
But,
you press a button and it seems that it's taken off of like a screensaver or something, and it pops open a login request. But from your distance, you're not able to get a good look at the keyboard or a whole lot of the options on the screen. But just from your distance, it looks like you need to put in a password.
Okay, but it doesn't wake up the pillars.
Correct. Not yet.
Okay, that makes sense then. I'll come back in. We can see the cameras, right?
You can now. It was kind of like an idle witching between the cameras, but now they are obscured as it's waiting for login information.
Okay. And while it was idle, we didn't see any rooms that we didn't.
No, so far it was
Enter
just
yet.
showing a lot of the ones that you had already visited. You're taking an educated guess. Once you get into the system, you could probably see all the cameras and potentially any data that they would have stored here that, if they had written down on paper, would have survived on the computer, on the Magitech
Okay.
scribe.
Jonah,
Yeah.
would you do me a favor and step back a little bit? I'm going to try and talk with our little skeletal friend here. And I'm going to I'm going to activate the Mystium apparatus and attempt to cast Speak with Dead.
Okay, make a charisma check. Or a persuasion check, I mean.
Persuasion plus 9, 22. And then the DC is 3, 3, 6, 16. So yeah, that
Okay.
that exceeds the DC.
Okay. So, casting Speak with Dead. Let me pull that up really quick. Speak with Dead. Because the DM needs to double check this. Okay, grant semblance of life to an intelligent corpse, blah blah blah, has to have its jaw intact. Cannot be undead. It fails if it's cast. Okay. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including language it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and it is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer. Alright.
If you are hostile or recognize you as an enemy.
Yes.
Infiltrated their
So,
corporate.
the spell brings the corpse, brings the skeleton back to its mimicry of life as the green and black necrotic magic intertwines around the bones, lifting it up a little bit so it sits upright in the chair and looks at you with a vacant stare.
What is your name?
Anthony.
Anthony, were you in charge of security and monitoring here?
Yes.
Anthony, what was the password to this console? Or what is the password to this console?
Wormwood.
I've got 2 more questions and I'm trying to think of them.
Actually, can I do something?
What would you like to do?
I have an ability that lets me get, it is Whispers of the Dead, that lets me get skilled proficiencies or tool proficiencies from dead people.
Okay.
Would I be able to leverage that and sort of try and like pull at his mind to make like an insight check to know if he's lying?
Ooh, you know what? Yeah, what are the requirements for getting that proficiency? Is it like a short rest or
Short rest, yeah.
short rest? Okay. I'd say if you guys took a short rest to, say, swap over to having Anthony as the spirit for that, it could. Or hear me out. Instead of expending a short rest to gain proficiency with that, you could forego your proficiency bonus from this ability to just kind of like finagle with the spirit to kind of have more of an open dialogue than speak with dead.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I am no longer proficient in Arcana then.
Okay. So
Reach
you are now
forward.
able to
I'll-
have a slightly better conversation with the ghost, with the spirit of Anthony, but you still only have 2 questions you can ask it.
I'll walk up to Anthony and I'll like kneel down, put my hand on his shoulder, and my eyes will like glow the purple, and then shift to the green of Madrash's spell. And I guess Anthony can speak through me now, like when I'm doing a seance.
Okay.
Do you have any unfinished business that you want taken care of?
No, not really. It's a dead end job. I don't get paid a whole lot, but I don't have to do much other than, check monitors and, write up reports to corporate. And no, I don't really have any unfinished business.
Hmm. I'm welcome to suggestions, Jonah, if you can hear me, and I'm just gonna like wave my hand kind of in front of his face.
Jonah, too much? He's kind of possessed right now.
No, you're
Yeah.
able to interact. And if anything, you're just using the magic you have to kind of expand the options of Speak with Dead. So it's not just like one word answers or brief answers.
We're trying to right some nasty wrongs that were done in this place. I don't know if they were when you were around or after, but this place has become something that shouldn't exist.
Oh, this place has always been like that. But, I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad. It's shitty, but pay is pay. Even though it's only
Nah.
standard wages.
This place has gotten much worse.
I doubt that this place could get much worse than the standard operations that Vladimir was working under.
It's inhabited by demons.
It was always inhabited by demons. Those are the main labor force.
We could make sure that the demons are gone.
I mean, if you want to shut this place down, sure, but then I'd be out of a job. But I mean, I'm with the labor union with the Oceania party. But yeah, I'd be out of work for a little while.
You are out of work. You're dead.
Yeah, that won't stop them. Even after dead, they're gonna find a way to keep me working. That's the wonders of communism. Morals are a little shaky.
Yeah.
We could make sure that doesn't happen.
Madrash and Jonah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd like you guys to both roll me a intelligence check.
Sure.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
19. Hell yeah.
11.
Something that Anthony said is sticking at you guys a little off. And then you guys remember Vladimir Steelworks originated in um, the don't have a name for this, but it's the Oceanian nation, which is unfriendly terms with the Rivian Empire, the communist nation that is primarily run by dwarves.
By dwarves, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, you cut out on that last word, so I just was
Oh,
making
okay,
sure.
yeah. Yeah, it's primarily run by dwarves, and it is a communist nation that is very heavily militarized, and everything is controlled by the government. But you guys are pretty deep into the Rivian Empire's territory. And this guy is talking like he's a member of a workers' union in Oceania.
I take it you don't know that you're in the Rivian Empire.
What? No. We wouldn't be anywhere near those guys. Kidding?
You're in the far south of the Rivian Empire.
Nah, that's not possible. We're in Oceania. We're just in one of
They
the
have a
mountains.
teleportation mechanism in the basement here.
Well, yeah, that's how we get to and from work.
Yeah.
This
your work
site is
in-
located in Rivia. You've been dead for 50 years.
Well, that's interesting.
Something killed you long ago. We assume it to be poison gas, and this is
Oh,
the
then.
the southernmost tip of the Rivian Empire. We're nowhere near Oceania.
Oh, then I guess there was a containment breach, and I guess they flooded the facility with cyanide. That was on the papers that we signed, but I didn't think it was going to be a problem. That sucks. I didn't want to be dead.
You can make sure that they don't force you to work ever again. Give you a proper burial and everything.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that, but I mean, you guys are from Rivia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not. See, I highly doubt that your, capitalist loving, rituals would go well with us,
Who is your god of death?
Oh, well,
By whose
technically
rights are
that's
you
also
there?
the state.
Yeah. Yeah.
So looking at his body, I can assume more likely than not that he'd be a dwarf, right?
He is, his skeleton is that of a human.
Okay.
So if anything, he would be lower class of capitalist society. Not
Would you
capitalist,
like
communist
us
society.
to send your remains home?
Oh, that would be appreciated, yeah.
Okay.
And we only have
And
one request of you.
the effects of the spell have ended, as the last open-ended question.
Motherfucker. We
I
can't.
was going to
recap
ask where
that,
the
can we?
teleporter went.
Unfortunately, yeah, that was the last one.
Okay. Well,
Wait, did I ask a question?
he said the teleporter is how he gets
I
to and
said
from.
I said we could. Send
You were
them
asked him if
home.
you would like to send them.
Would you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yes.
I was doing so well. Oh,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys were doing really well keeping them open-ended and not questions. That was like a hard question. It's like, that's number 5.
Well, at worst, this doesn't work and we have a conversation in 10 days, I guess. Do you have a problem with me keying in Wormwood?
no.
All right.
I'll pull out my gun. I'll hold an attack for
Although I
this one.
suppose if we just sent his body through the teleporter, we've successfully done what he
condition.
asked. Yeah.
I do want to see if I can figure out where those teleporters go, because I would ideally like to send him to the right site, at least if we do chuck a skeleton into a teleporter back to communism land.
All right. So, typing the password he gave you into the console. Yeah, it is correct. Mostly because he didn't know you guys weren't part of Oceania until you guys mentioned that you weren't. Then he's just like, ah, fuck it. I gave him the right answer. So it is the correct password. Once you guys are past that, you're able to see all of the log files, access to all the cameras, in addition to other information. So, what information would you like to look up on this rather outdated Magitech scribe?
2 things that interest me is A, can we copy this information onto equivalent of a flash drive? And
Yes.
B, does this console control where the teleporter goes?
It does not control where the teleporter goes. You'd have to manually turn the
Adjust it.
dials, but it does have the combinations for what locations they go to.
Oh, perfect.
It is
relevant
attached
locations?
to a file training program.
Perfect. Is it like one of those overtly peppy, like, or is it like very, very just like information to the point?
It is
Welcome to
very.
your job.
It is your typical peppy, like fast food, training video where it's like, yeah, the video
Welcome
was
to your new life at Vladimir Steelworks.
Yeah, it is. It is really, really. I want to say it's like, from your guys' perspective, it is very much so in the vein of like, communist satire, mixed with a training video. Because it's just like, oh wow, this is bad. Oh, that's not cool. Levels of, what's expected of their employees and information. But it looks like all of the combinations are for different warehouses, different merchant vendors, and military bases within the Ocean Nation.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if we want to get greedy, there's a way to get into some of their storehouses, which I'm sure that like we get maybe one freebie and then we get the hell out. Alternatively, we could just start throwing crystals through the teleporter and see what happens to their military bases and how big the boom is.
Yeah, so now
I don't
you
know how I
guys
feel about bombing a military base, especially since we're from the Rivian Empire. That That might cause a war.
No. Not bomb as in... Not... It would disable the teleporters, is what I'm saying. My words betray me, but I mean to disable their teleportation network. Though if we're very loot goblin-y, we could just find... looks like this combination's pretty good for a warehouse. And we could just set the dial, go through, grab some shit, come back through, and call it a day, and then break this circle.
I have a feeling that most of the places this has
Are still pretty active.
Would likely still be pretty active, but also most of their imports and the place where we would come at would be wrought iron.
Yeah. Then do we want to find the return address for where this guy probably came from and just gently set his corpse on the out button?
Yeah, let's see if we can find some cloth to wrap him in and maybe perform a bit of a rite over him at least, in case they don't.
Well, he said he didn't want that, so that would technically be desecrating the body, which you're against.
I guess so, yeah.
To the best effect of his last wishes, he wants his body just sent, well, his remains sent through the portal.
Oh,
That's all we could do.
Wrap him up and send him away, I guess.
Out of curiosity, Obo, since we now know about the Oceana thing, is there any anything filed that is in weird, funny language?
What weird, funny language are you referring to?
Infernal.
Abyssal.
I mean, yeah, Infernal, Dwarvish,
yes,
any
Abyssal.
weird languages?
No, if anything, it's Common and Dwarven are the languages that are being used.
Okay.
A majority of it's just in Common.
Okay.
I guess, does the Dwarvish say the exact same thing that Midrash is saying out loud? Or, I guess
to a degree, yes, but it's more poetic about it all.
I see. Okay.
Well, Ooh, I have an idea. Is there, for lack of a better term, a self-destruct function to this facility?
Yes, that will release the
shit.
cyanide gas into the facility.
Great.
Not a cleansing protocol, a destruction protocol.
Nope.
If there's a okay.
It is set up, from what you're able to see, it is set up to be run fairly autonomously. The human interface is mostly just for logistics, shipping, and surveillance. The rest of it is basically supposed to be run by the demons that are summoned.
Well, if we want to piss off a megacorp, we could sell the information on this place to someone else. We could try to blow it up on our way out. Or I don't know. I'm at a loss for what we do with this information going forward. But I do want to, like I said before, try to... Is there a way to remove the information on this? Like put it on a disk, a drive, or something?
You are able to put it on a storage device, but that would require an Arcana check in order to make sure that, the information is put on correctly. The equivalent of saving the file in the correct format so you can read it later.
Okay.
It's not a very high Arcana check for that.
Perhaps look at any proof that Vladimir's Steelworks was knowledgeable about how this was carried out. Proof that it was carried out. I can include that when I act as a whistleblower, air quotes.
Yeah. I would just save video footage of the bodies being mined for the wrought iron Not the
Okay.
process on how to refine it. That would be separate. I basically want to save everything, but I want to make a whistleblower file for Jonah, and then
Okay, so
a
you're
separate
making
thing.
2 separate ones.
Yes.
Okay,
One
one
that's
with
basically everything,
everything,
and then one
and then
that's
one
whistleblower.
for the public, for the news. Okay, so that'll be a little bit harder since you're doing 2 and you're getting
Okay.
more information. Um,
Okay.
roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. I'm
Then
gonna
you're
do
also
guidance.
going to need, since you're trying to get all the information on that one. Yeah. Let me know what you roll, and we'll see how it goes.
Sure. Does anyone want to help me with this?
Yeah. I'll
Since
help
Jonah
you.
would be the one passing this information around, would you like to help me, like, set up what we give to the public?
Yeah, he'll do
Okay.
that.
Does
And I'll give you
does that
guidance as well.
okay? Is that cool with God?
Yep.
Cool. That's 15. That's a 6. Cool. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay. So, um,
I'll spend a
okay.
hero point on that.
Double checking
Well-
my notes
well-
for this. All right.
Before you spend a hero point, I have favored by the gods, which means if I fail a saving throw, this isn't a saving throw. Never mind.
No, so you pass. You didn't get the highest roll you could have for this, but you passed
Oh.
enough.
Jonah did say he wanted to spend a hero point. I was just trying to stop him because I thought favor
You,
to the
you don't
gods
need
would
to spend a
affect
hero
this.
point for this one if you don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, the highest is just like if you got like a stupid number, you would have got an extra bonus.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So,
did.
while looking through the archives in the scribe, making the 2 copies, one that has all the information and one that has the information that you're going to hand off to whatever news distributor you want to, you're able to also flick through, get some footage from each of the cameras to use. There is a camera that you switch to, and it takes you a bit aback by what
Oh,
you
no.
see.
What's
So
on
I'm
the
just
screen?
going to move so you guys can see the room, because that's the best way to show this.
Oh fuck no!
As there is a series of conveyor belts, and at the end of it, there is a large, grotesque amalgamation of flesh and bone that writhes at the end of that room. It is. Let me just move this so you guys can see. It is sitting on top of a large blood
Occult
and
symbol.
possibly painted symbol that was also on the door leading to the demons section of the room of the
Yeah.
facility. The symbol for demons, for the 9 hells, and that is on top of that as it moves about and writhes. There is also another camera that points to behind it, kind of on this side, where you're able to see that there is some sort of wooden shaft that is pinning this creature to the wall.
Okay. And what is large crystal in the middle of the room?
So, that large crystal at the center of the room, it is near the ceiling, so it's a little hard to see since the ceiling is about... it's as tall as the room is wide.
Mhm.
So it's pretty high up there. But every now and then the crystal glows, which causes this creature to writhe in pain and scream before something quite monstrous happens. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
It's against me. Right.
You two, since you're
Oh,
there.
that's charisma.
Not charisma, wisdom. That's also not very good.
Don't die.
It's fine. Jonah can suffer. It's okay.
I'm gonna burn a hero
17.
point for Jonah's sake.
Okay.
Roll a d6, Jonah. You get to roll it. I don't want to roll it.
Okay. 3, 15.
All right, 15. So you both pass. Jonah just barely meeting DC. As
thank God.
this body begins to, you witness the horror as this creature has areas that swell and bloated pustules across its body before they burst and rip open. As I need to roll a d4 to see what comes out.
Oh,
Oh no.
okay.
That's a
I think I know.
A 1 gets me. Yep. Let me just roll another. As 3 Balguras rip from the body and begin to kind of lazily look around the room as they are taken down the conveyor belts towards the red field, which is still up, and when they hit it, they are vaporized.
They could just restock this facility as long as this creature is alive.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Some sort of kill switch for this thing. Maybe something to make that light shine constantly and just like blast it.
Looking around, it does not seem to that be a possibility. Mostly due to the facility is designed to keep that creature there, to keep it locked up, and is very well designed to keep it and any other demons it spawns inside their sections of the facility. And as you guys are looking through any files to see anything about this, there is one file that is probably about 100 or so years old that seems to be the opening of this facility. And it mentions that they were finally able to get this facility up operational and going due to the fact that they were able to capture the avatar of Lilith.
Is there any...
They repeat that again for me, God? One more fucking time?
They were able to capture and imprison the avatar of Lilith, or the Black Goat, the mother of demons.
Okay, and just a gentle reminder. After Jonah asks his question.
I was just gonna ask if there's any data on the avatar of Lilith.
Not a whole lot. There's a note that she's not very fond of cheese.
Awesome.
Jesus.
Maybe we can like Queen Maeve it and just like throw cheese at her and she just dies.
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm trying, man.
Yeah. The setup for the room as you're looking through these files, they are able to find a broken bit of wood that has some strange magical properties to it that give it something akin to a reality version of the what's it called? The immovable rod. So instead of it just being in physical space, it also works in metaphysical space and like binding it to a plane. And so they were able to use that to pin it to the wall and use it as a demon forge to just make as many workers as they need.
On like what that light is coming from the crystal? Is it like just aether?
That is, it's a device that they were able to make to accelerate its ability to birth demons.
Okay, so it doesn't actually hurt it. It's just...
Well, it does kind of hurt it, but won't kill it. If anything, it's more like a cattle prod, where it's just like, hey, we need more. Zap, zap, come on.
Oh god. Um.
And can you remind us about Lilith, the mother of demons? Because I remember we had a big lore spiel about that. I know Clarity knows a lot about it. I can't remember very much, but I also want.
Let's see. I don't remember what I spieled about it to you guys, but basically, there is. It's almost as powerful as a god, but it is a like a demon lord that lives in the hells. That is supposedly the thing that created the demons that live there, and because it is almost godlike, you are able to summon like an avatar or summon part of its essence to a location. But because it is just an avatar, you can't really kill it outright, but you can kill the avatar.
Does the avatar existing weaken the god, or does killing the avatar weaken the god, or strengthen it, or something like that?
I would
to
say
that nature?
killing it would definitely weaken it, but it's not like killing the avatar won't kill the main body itself. If anything, it's like severing a limb or causing it to have like a incredibly massive migraine. It'll negatively affect the entity, but
It won't disable it completely.
yeah.
Okay.
It also probably means that once the avatar is gone, after a while, it might be able to bring a new avatar onto this plane.
Potentially, but you could also just do a ritual to summon an avatar, which is like
Okay, so
a terrible idea, but it's possible.
okay, so it can have multiple avatars then.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I think there are
Okay.
some weird wobbly rules I have stored somewhere for if there's multiple avatars in the same area, and I don't remember what I put down for that. I don't remember if it cancels out or they just like fuse into a bigger avatar and it's really bad. I don't remember. It's not good though.
Would I be able to make like a religion check to see if I can remember any like banes that this demon might have to like ward against it?
All right, let me check.
Perhaps is there anything in like the scriptures for like Istrix to like confuse or
Let me do a quick check on something.
lead it? Because Jonah would only know Rivian
Make me a
Morgane.
religion check then.
Okay. Yeah, that's about
So, if anyone of the Pantheon would be able to deal with this, it would probably be Luxon, the god of light. But your knowledge of Luxon is he's the god of light.
Yeah, he's not one of my gods.
Yeah.
Anyone know anything about Luxon?
I'm proficient in religion. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Racking brain, thinking thonks.
Thinking thonks. For a total of 20.
Okay. So for something like this, you would probably need one of the holy weapons that was forged for Luxon and his it's not necessarily his paladins, but his chosen fighters, like his champions. You would need a weapon forged for that because Luxon has a few areas for his domain. While he is also the god of light, he is also like the bringer of light, of illumination towards ideas, knowledge of that type. But also, he is also a kind of like a neutral good god of war as far as like going on crusades to liberate those um, who need saving and stuff like that. And so a lot of those who worship Luxon also tend to lean towards like smiting evil and demons and things of that nature.
Okay.
And they're the people that make stuff like the sun blades and weapons of that nature, which are very good at smiting demons.
Make a separate. Can we make a third storage device? Is that possible?
What would you need a third storage device for?
Or a storage file.
To send to someone in the Church of Luxon.
Yeah, you can make a copy. Another. There's a few empty storage crystals you could use.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would save this information to 2 different storage crystals.
Yeah.
And hand one to Jonah. And
yeah, from a lot of the information that you're able to gather here, also with that Arcana roll that you made, Madrash, you are able to make a key card to enter the Demon Forge where the Black Goat is, the avatar of the Black Goat currently is. Because that's what you need to get past the red beam. The red force field is the key
Okay.
card for that.
So it will it disable when the key card is near, or is it more like a garage door opener where I press a button, it powers down for a second, and then pass through, and then it turns back on?
It disables when you're near. So like if
Okay.
it's on your person, it'll disable with if you're like 10, 15 feet away from it.
Okay.
To allow you to walk past.
Okay.
Can I get clarification on the symbol under it? What did we figure out what that was?
Yes.
I know we saw it, but
it is the same as that was on the door that leads into the facility where the demons reside. It is a symbol for the 9 hells. It is a slang symbol basically that refers to demons and things of the infernal nature. And depending on what medium it is drawn or written in, it can be used for summoning or binding.
So theoretically, if we just mess up the symbol, she goes back?
I'd say with the religion checks that you guys got, sending her back.
I think that was the summoning circle.
Yeah, that was for the summoning. Sending her back is a little more difficult. You would have to have a separate ritual to banish her, or just beat the shit out of the avatar until the avatar dies. Once it's on the physical plane, it's kind of there.
I think it's best to leave this to the Church of Luxon.
I
don't know if you're gonna kill this thing.
I have 2 ideas. One of them, both of them, and I hold up like the apparatus that's on my arm. Both of them rely on this in order to give me the ability to do what I need to do. But I can enchant one of our weapons, maybe 2, to deal staggering amounts of holy damage, radiance. Basically, the spell is called Holy Weapon. I could cast it on 2 different weapons at most. Additionally, I could try to sicken it if I don't know if this thing can be exhausted, but if it can, I might be able to kill it. It'll just take us some time.
Well,
Hunter takes off his hat, scratches his head, puts it back on. Well, if we're putting all of the options on the table, I can banish things. It's not the most accurate spell, but sometimes it works.
if we're able to communicate with her, if she wants to stay here, then, there's really nothing I think we can do. But if she wants to leave, then banishment might be a good possibility. She wouldn't resist it.
Yeah, maybe, but kind of looking over to the monitor that has the image from that room, I don't think that she's going to be in a very talkative mood. It seems like she's been in here for 1, 2, 3, 4, about 100 or so years as a demon baby maker. I don't think that she would be willing to talk much, let alone rational thought. I think this is either a situation of we kill it or we have others come and kill it.
To be honest, I've met a couple of gods, and I don't think I could kill any of them. I feel about the same way for an avatar of a god.
Well, it's not a god, it's a very powerful demon thingy. So,
we can try.
I mean, it's an avatar, so it's technically living flesh and blood, so, I mean, with enough stabbing, it can die.
I do want to try something. It'll take about 10 minutes to do, but if this works, we could avoid the fight entirely.
Okay, yeah, what's idea?
I just need to get within 120 feet of it, so probably right up to the laser door, cast something, and then I just need to back up and then we wait 10 minutes and see if it's dead. And basically, best way to describe it is like a holy poison.
Oh, that spell. Yeah, that could work.
You could also try shooting it with wrought iron.
Oh, also good.
Ooh. Wrought iron just might put that slow slow death on it. Let me check something. So
the key card.
Oh,
go ahead.
I have a really good idea. It's a really dumb, but it's a really good idea, actually, thanks to your wrought iron suggestion. So, I can't do this. Once again, I'm going to need the help of my little fingerless gloves here. But you know that big chunk of raw wrought iron that we had?
Mm-hmm.
I have a spell that can throw that really hard, depending on how much that thing weighs.
Yeah, but he
What's
points
better
over
than a
to
bullet?
Jonah.
A cannonball.
Yeah, but the bullets are pretty good. Don't fix a broken. Don't fix a good wheel or something.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't
Yeah.
fix it.
Yeah.
So
We also have
here's
to be
my
considerate of the
suggestion.
wall. Go ahead.
What if you hit me with that holy gun magic, and I just blast it a couple of times, and then we leave, come back here, let's take a bit, right? And we'll see if its condition worsens.
Okay.
And
Well,
then we try the holy poison. Or the other way around. It really
that's
just try.
yeah.
Yeah.
We could well the additional the holy thing would only increase your damage, and if we were dedicating to damage, then it'd be best if we just went in there with guns blazing, wrought iron ready, and like a
Or
a lot of step.
more just a precaution in case it can't be hurt by non-consecrated weapons or some shit.
That's also fair. But I'd have to bless I believe I'd have to bless a non-enchanted. Oh no, I can holy weapon and enchanted weapon. Okay, cool. I could enchant both yours and Hunter's gun if we want to go in with it guns blazing.
Yeah, there's also Z's, as he has a series of they're not the depleted aether rounds. He has fully charged and explosive aether bullets. The kind that
I
do the
wonder-
big kaboom.
Isn't holy weapon concentration?
Yes.
And
Sickening Radiance is also concentration.
yeah, I'm more just checking. How would you cast it on 2 weapons at once?
When
When?
casting. Sorcerer.
Oh yes. Oh shit. It's a
Yeah,
range of
he's got that sorcerer bullshit cheat codes.
When
I
spell
thought it was
bullshit.
a 30. I thought it was a 30-foot range. Okay, that's my bad.
No, it's a range of touch. Also, the holy weapon is I enchant an object. So because I can target 2 objects instead of 1, I just enchant 2 people's weapons.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
So,
All right.
I want to
take it
clarify
back.
something as the dungeon master.
Mhm.
You don't need specific weapons in order to kill this avatar, because it is alive. It is counted like any other demon or
Yeah.
devil or fiend or whatever. But there are special weapons that just do more damage to those types of creatures.
Yeah,
That the
Jonah
It has a
just
vulnerability,
paranoid.
not an immunity.
Yes. They
Jonah is
specifically
just
make
more-
weapons of like demon slaying and stuff like that.
Yeah, Jonah is just paranoid.
Yeah. Well, Jonah's never run into anything that can't be shot, right?
Well,
Yes.
well, he's run into stuff that he can't shoot. But yeah.
Maybe I'm a bit more sympathetic towards this creature because it's a creature from my homeland.
I just worry because it is an avatar of a very powerful, scary creature.
And I agree, but I don't
Well,
know.
how about this?
So
Let's-
clarity, without interruption, go ahead, Jonah.
Oh, let's, if you want, we can try the talking thing and seeing if she'll allow herself to be banished. But then, if she doesn't, I mean, I guess we kind of have to.
My only concern is like if we send a piece of a Lord of Hell back to it, the amount of suffering that could be incurred from restoring a bad thing to its full power.
Oh, no. It won't do
It's
that.
at its full power already. This is just a piece of.
If anything, this is like a copy of a copy that, because it's a copy, it's faded. It's not as powerful as the original, but the copy itself has power because of what it's copied from. Does that make sense?
She threw her hand
You
into
confused
the-
me a billion times more. An
Okay.
avatar is a piece of something. You talk about, you kept saying this thing is like a limb of Lilith's, and
It
now
act-
Okay,
it acts
Here,
like
hold on.
a limb, as far as like if you were to kill it, it would have a recoil effect that would hurt Lilith. But this
Okay.
is a separate entity from Lilith.
So if
Okay,
we sent
hold on.
this back to the
I'll
Hells,
explain
it
it.
could just
I'll
be
explain
summoned
it. All right.
again.
She cut off her hand, grew a new one, and threw the hand into the material plane. If you kill the hand, she doesn't get an extra hand back.
Yes.
She's already got the hand back.
It just dies. Yeah.
Yes.
So
It
if
just
we
dies
send
and
this
makes
thing
you
back
mad.
to the Hells, it just dies and becomes inert.
Essentially, yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So
just kinda
there's
sit
no
there.
benefit to this creature of it sending it back.
It's not on the prime material plane to constantly summon demons.
Yeah,
No.
it's suffering ends.
I didn't. Yeah,
It's
if for the
difference between-
creature, there's no benefit.
Correct. If anything, it's just it would hurt Lilith, but not in a permanent way. Like it would definitely wound her that the avatar dies. But yeah, and then for clarity, to see if I can express this, Lilith, as far as it's considered in the Hells, is the mythological spawning point of demons, and the reason why the Hells, one of the reasons why the 9 Hells are so fucked up is because of her interaction. So if you were to put harm to Lilith, that would be a good thing considering those who live in the 9 Hells. Because it's a constant state of trying to survive there. Either from being killed by the demons or being warped by the chaotic
originally, to toss a point that I'm sure everyone will be able to at least understand. My original understanding of Lilith was that she was kind of like an Adam and Eve situation.
No,
but that is not the case. Okay,
no,
that's the clarification I needed. Thank you.
Yeah, she is just one of the sort, I haven't finalized all of this, but what I'm working with for the lore for the 9 Hells is it was a place created as a way to take the demons and devils throughout the multiverse and kind of throw them, not so much in a prison, but just you guys have your own playground because you can't play nice. And then there were a few powerful entities in it that kind of took over and morphed it to their design. And Lilith is one of those, where she's just I'm going to make a whole bunch of new demons because fuck you, I can do what I want. That's kind of how the setup is.
Okay.
If that helps.
That gives me more information.
Sounds more and more like this thing isn't going to care that it's being a birthing machine right now, and it's not going to actually communicate.
Yes. From your interactions and looking through files, it would not be considered sentient. It is much more animalistic in nature.
Okay.
Well, in that case, whatever we decide to use to kill it, be careful. We don't want the immovable rod breaking from the wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna just straight up ask God a very meta question.
Yep.
And God, you decide how you handle this.
Let's go.
Would Madresh be able to know if this thing can be exhausted at all? If Sickening Radiance would be able to have any effect on it?
Let me do a quick check.
Sickening Radiance, I believe, 4th level sorcerer spell, evocation school.
I'm currently searching to see what the oh, dang it. Okay, so not items. I need spell. No, that's Ray of Sickness. What is the spell called? Sickening
Radiance. Just type in sick and you should be able to find it.
Yeah,
Here, I
didn't
got it.
pop up.
I'll send it to you. Hold on. Oop.
Thank you.
Boom. There you go.
Thank you.
I also sent it to you.
When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, it takes radiant damage and suffers 1 level of exhaustion. So here is what I would say for this spell.
I can go with like, oh, I need to make a religion check to figure out if I can do that, or if we just need to go in there guns blazing and fuck this shit up.
I would say you could use Sickening Radiance. However, as the dungeon master, I would prefer that you didn't just walk in Sickening Radiance and then walk out and wait, because that feels like a really cheap way to win the fight. But if you could maintain the spell for the 6 rounds to get it to 6 levels of exhaustion, that would kill it.
Okay. Then, on your side, I would probably, it just probably have to be like, oh, if the force barrier comes up and I'm on the other side of the force barrier, then it just like drops the spell. It would just cut the tether to the spell.
Yeah. I would say that.
And okay, so I can microwave this thing. I just gotta stay in the room while we're microwaving it.
Correct.
Is there a possible way to turn the conveyor belts the other way around in case it gives birth more? That way.
So that
or
way,
just turn
instead
them
of,
off.
so you want to turn the conveyor belts to, instead of going south, you want them to go
going
north.
back in. Yes.
You could do that, yeah. It
There's like
is
a
an option
switch
that can be
thing.
controlled from here. It would take an Arcana check to reroute the device to do that. But since you guys have full access, it wouldn't be a really difficult check. But it is an option, yes. And you know what? Amumu, add a hero point, because that is some good thinking. I like that.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't get a hero point for microwaving the BBEG. Damn. Could morality run the be able to mess with the terminal?
Well, you guys are at the terminal.
I know.
Would we want morality to be here? Because morality can help action, so he could give like me or clarity or.
I'm just thinking
Hunter
about the ability
advantage.
of morality to be able to stay in here and control the conveyor belts for us.
Yeah.
That would require a little bit more focus than morality has previously shown, but it could really help us if it works at all.
Do I? Oh, I don't have my unseen serve. Fuck. Okay.
Unseen
Oh,
Servant
okay.
would also just like stop working once we got too far away.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Let me. Morality, do you think you could stay here? Because if you don't, we could potentially die.
The images that morality conveys to you is of the essence of, it looks at all the different buttons and stuff on the keypad, and then it just like presses one, and then it's just like a giant explosion, and it's just him being worried.
Yeah.
It is far too complicated for him at the moment. You'd have to set it up to where it's just like a quick button to like turn it to go up, turn it to go down, turn it to go off. Because he has no clue what any of this means.
Yeah, he's got the mind of a toddler. He's very sensitive about it, but
Damn.
he would say, "Oh, shiny, press." And then something bad would happen, and that would not be great.
Okay.
Tiny
Then
reconfigures force field so he can't get out.
Say that again?
What?
No, say what you said again.
Ooh, shiny presses button reconfigures force field so he can't get out.
Oh, yeah,
makes the
that'd be
key
bad.
card inert. Yeah.
That'd be bad. Yeah.
Why don't we
Oops,
either
sorry, I
turn it
moved.
off or flip the tracks and
Yeah. We'll flip the tracks inward, and we'll go in there, and we will just mess this thing up while it gets radioactively poisoned by weird holy energy.
Okay. So,
I guess I'll stop being a bear.
what? Why not?
Because I don't want to go into the blender.
I have a scroll of heroism. You get 3 temporary hit points at the start of every turn.
I feel like that's not going to be enough. That's just me.
okay. So, since we are heading. No. If there we go. Since we are
Is
heading
there a
to
way to
here.
disable the cameras, by the way? I don't know if I want there to be video footage of us taking care of this thing.
Oh, yeah, you guys can. Let me.
Maybe
But
not disable them, but just delete the footage once we're done.
That's true too.
yeah, we could do that.
If you guys could please put your tokens in the yellow box.
In the yellow. Okay.
Jonah would probably talk to Clarity really quick while they're going there and be like, "Hey, could I borrow morality for a bit? I feel like I could
Sure.
use his expertise. This is the character in game saying that I have no way to gain. Oh wait, no, I have Fairy's Ire. Never mind.
That is fine.
Yeah. If I lose Fairy Fire, then I have literally no way to sneak attack.
That is
How
A-okay.
how fast are the conveyor belts?
They hold on.
It was making the guy go at half speed, so maybe like 15 feet.
They move. Yeah. Once per round of combat, they move everything 15 feet.
Okay. And we didn't short rest, correct?
Oh my god.
We did not.
I would like to short rest.
Okay. Because I would.
Statement being made. I would like to
Yeah,
short
yeah,
rest.
yeah. We can short rest before this. I'm just getting the map set up for when you guys go in to start combat. That's what's going on right now. Sorry if that was not clarified.
I
I'm
just wanna
setting
make
things
sure.
up.
Getting the
How
shit
tall
done.
is this, by the way? Since
It
we're
is
here.
up against the ceiling, so it's about 60 feet off the ground.
Cool.
Can I turn off the baby making crystal for now?
That would be a very difficult Arcana check to turn that off from the terminal. So you can attempt, but it's a difficult check.
Clarity, do you think you'd have the know-how to work with this computer and disable it?
I was just gonna grab it. To be honest, my mage hand can go up 60 feet. And if I moved it to another room, maybe.
But what if the mage hand isn't strong enough to pull it out? We could just turn it off.
I mean, I can try. There's always try.
I
But
will help and give guidance.
NPCs
because this one's a very important check.
What check is this?
He said Arcana.
Arcana.
To
Oh.
Arcana to program it to turn off.
I don't have very good Arcana.
Yeah, but you're the smartest one. You probably have the best Arcana in the group.
We short rested, right?
Yes, you guys are taking short
I have
rest before.
I have proficiency in Arcana again. I have a +5.
Let's
Oh,
go.
okay. So Jonah could make an attempt to turn off the crystal ball.
The baby making crystal.
24 plus 4, so 28.
Okay. If you kept it 24, that would have been a fail. Alright,
Jeebus.
so 25 and above to turn that off. So that removes that. Fun fact, every round that would have decreased the requirements for its recharge.
Yeah, figured that.
Yeah, that would have been messy.
I thought it was kind of like a layer action to where it was just going to just automatically just produce things every round, and I was like, not ready for that.
Yeah, basically that's what it does in a roundabout way. Yeah, it makes it to where it spawns demons faster. Alright, adding that. Alright. So yeah, you guys would have had your short rest. You could put that... Is it a 20-foot or a 30-foot sphere?
It is a 30-foot sphere.
Yeah,
But
so you
I'm
could put
angling
that,
it
like...
above it so that it, like...
You can angle it to
Here,
where
I'll
it hits
draw
it and not you guys.
Yeah. I want to leave space for us, but...
For melee.
Because that's
Yeah,
a 30-foot sphere, yeah.
The room's tall enough to where you could have it like intercepting half of its body, but still be above the heads of the party, even if they were size large.
Yeah.
Because we have a 2-dimensional map and we're doing 3-dimensional math. Yay!
I'm gonna make sure on our way in to pick up a bunch of rocks.
Okay.
I'm leaving that there so that it's like half of its body's in there, but I'm really leaving the spaces down here open.
You don't need that. We can just rule that it's in the effect. It's not that necessary. There's enough wiggle room to where you could do it so there's no friendly fire with that spell.
I'll preemptively form of dread, I guess.
Okay. You gonna load all wrought iron shots for this? Cause
No, I'm loading blessed bullets.
Ooh.
Hashtag.
Yeah, because it is fiend.
We're going guns blazing. We're trying to actually just straight up kill it. So.
Let me swap to boss fight music.
Oh, so
Alright. And that is
3.
everybody here. We're gonna move him down there. Alright, and these are the spots that you guys want to start off on the map?
let me do this.
Oh,
I'm ready.
Hunter. I swear, if I get a good roll, I'm gonna be slightly annoyed.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
Hey. It's
Let's
okay.
go.
I'm still pretty shit on the turn order. I got a 3. Plus
No,
1 for
I just
4.
I got a 1 for the avatar.
Yeah, I noticed.
I'm kind of pissed. All
Like
right.
it says.
And then I need to edit this because you guys switched the direction of the conveyor belt to north instead of south.
I mean, I guess we don't necessarily need to do that if
Yes, we do.
we got rid of the baby make. Oh, we do? Okay.
It's to keep Madrash from leaving the area.
Yeah, because if we go past the...
Okay, I understand.
If Madrash isn't within 10 feet of this, you get vaporized.
I see.
And then if
I
Madrash
understand.
gets on the other side of it and gets pulled too far, then the spell stops. And
Yep.
Understand.
All
Yeah.
right.
I don't know why I thought we went in through here.
Okay.
yeah, we came from the red laser.
Yep.
Yeah.
Switch to descending order. How to play clarity. Yep, that's everybody. We are ready for combat. I will remove the drawings.
You want to? Would you want to use one of the aether crystals, Jonah, for a big fucking bomb?
Jonah really wants to hit it first so he can fairy fire it.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like giving everybody advantage for the Eldritch Blicky seems like the Eldritch Blicky and Mr. Hunter with his Cannon of Doom be very nice.
Okay.
All right. So, combat has started. You guys enter the room, get in formation, and we will start the boss fight.
Obo, question.
Yes.
Will Sickening Radiance just be on its... It happens on its turn, so as long as I'm maintaining concentration, it's going, right?
I believe so. Let me double check the spell.
Okay.
When the
I just
creature
wanna make
moves or starts its
its
turn. Yes. Then it takes the
Okay.
damage and
I
the
was
effect.
no. I was clarifying that we're entering this, we're starting this with the spell already going.
No, you'll have to cast that on your turn.
That's what I was asking.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you'll have to cast it on your turn.
Because, like,
The setup was
I would-
just putting the pieces on the board.
okay, because, like, I would step through that doorway and cast the spell, like, hold action
Yes.
kind of
And
shit.
that is the beginning of combat.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just like you guys prepping where you're going into the room since you know what the room looks like. Yeah. So we are starting off with Jonah.
Do I have my little buddy giving me advantage?
What little buddy?
Morality.
Morality.
Morality will give the help action if you ask for it.
Okay.
I am definitely doing so. So I'm gonna shoot. It's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
All right, and that's a sneak attack because I have advantage, and I'm gonna hit him with Fairy's Ire.
All right. Okay, so that is minus 13. And then Fairy's Ire just gives it the Fairy Fire
Fairy
condition.
Fire. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I
Does-
will...
Does the orange circle need to stay on the board?
Oh, I was just putting that down for Sickening Radiance.
Yeah,
we don't
we
need
already,
that
we already said
'cause it's-
Sickening Radiance will be half of its body above where we can stand, so there's no effect for
so
us.
there'll be no friendly fire for Sickening Radiance. Alright,
Awesome.
but it is now affected by the Fairy Fire.
All right, and I shoot it again. 15 to hit.
That is 15. That meets armor class.
All right, for 7
So that
damage.
is
These are
minus 7.
blessed bullets.
Let me double check what blessed bullets do.
No reactions.
Ooh. Its walking speed is reduced by 10 until the end of its next turn, and cannot take reactions until the end of its next turn. Okay. Well, it can't move in the first place.
Well, I don't know if it can cast counter spells.
True. You don't know what reactions it got. It could cast counterspell. We don't know. Alright.
You know.
End of your turn?
Yeah. Actually, no. I'll move. Oh wait, the conveyor belt's off, isn't it?
No, the conveyor belt's on. It's reversed.
I'll move 5 back. Actually, no. I'll move in front of Madrash.
Okay.
Oh, and it needs
So-
to make a wisdom save if it's not immune to being frightened.
It is immune to being frightened.
Okay, well,
Yep. Alright.
I just look really scary then.
Yep. So it is the conveyor belt. which is going to move all parties affected. We're going to be going up 5, 10, 15 closer to it.
Ugh.
And so now it's Hunter's turn, as he is going to load an Aether Bullet. Oh, fuck. So that's a soft 20 for a total of 33 points of force damage. It's 33.
Jesus Christ.
And now it needs to recharge before he can fire off another, so he'll use his rifle as per normal and deal 23 points of piercing. And then he is going to go 15 feet back. That is his turn. It is now Gleb's turn. Clarity, you're up
Me.
next.
Okay.
Because I don't trust this thing, and I have a feeling it's still going to birth stuff. I'm gonna cast Spike Growth.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Yep. That's why I wanted the conveyor belt backwards. Please stop putting my sheet away, you idiot. This spell.
Spike growth, 20-foot radius. At a point you choose.
I think I want it right there.
Okay.
Can I make this permanent?
I might.
Instead of instant, there's a linger effect.
Linger. Like that.
There we go. Perfect. Alright, so that is a spike growth. Question. Should I make this more complicated or no? Because it makes the terrain, so it would make the spikes on the conveyor belt, and they would rotate with the conveyor belt.
I mean, it would make 15 squares pass by it.
Yeah.
With,
nah, we'll just
do
keep it as just that
30
area.
30 d4 damage.
That's too much complicatedness. Okay, so when a creature moves within the area, for every 5 feet it travels, it takes damage. Okay?
I'm gonna step back a little bit.
You got it.
Action, movement, no bonus action. Today we're good for that. That'll be everything.
Next up is Clarity.
Alright, Clarity's gonna immediately take my steps back because I am not getting anywhere near this thing. I will apologize to it in Infernal for what I'm about to do.
Let's go.
And I'm
Attacks
gonna
at
go ahead and
advantage.
blast. Boop, 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 boop.
Alright, so that's 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. Grabbing the calculator.
Math.
14 plus 8 plus 7 plus 13. Total of 42.
52.
42.
42.
Yeah, sorry, I added 10.
Yep.
69.
I mean, we can take 52. 52 sounds pretty good.
I like 50.
Yeah, so slowly walking back a little bit faster than the conveyor belt is going forward, you line up your shots and land into the avatar. 4 consecutive bolts of force damage from the Eldritch Blast. It's kind of hard to miss due to it being so big, but as you're shooting into it and you guys are like damaging this thing, you're doing damage, but it doesn't seem to be a whole lot. It is
Sorry.
a chunky girl. Alright. End of your turn?
Chunky. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Madrash, it's your turn.
All right. Since it is in the area for the first time, go ahead and give me that con save as I cast Sickening Radiance.
You got it. Grab your
DC
sheet
18.
really quick. DC 18. That is a 31. Now, it only takes half damage, correct?
No, it takes no damage.
Takes no damage.
Saber suck, yeah.
Okay, so if it passes, it takes no exhaustion or no radiant damage. Got it.
Yeah, so
Understood.
bonus action, I'm going to use my gem flight ability, and I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 10 up. So I'm 10 feet in the air, and I'm just sticking here.
Understood. All right. It is the avatar's
Yeah, I thought it
turn.
had a high con, and then since it starts its turn, another con save.
Yes.
Plus
15.
Fail. All right. Wow. I died. When you said 31, I was like, cool. I'm really glad
No,
we're fucking
for
this
that
thing up 'cause
31,
I'm about to drop this spell.
I rolled a 19 on that. It's got a high
Okay.
con, but I rolled really high.
Okay. Alright, then
so
I
it
will
takes
roll 4d10.
Oh, you're rolling that. Perfect. I need a piece of paper. I've got a pen. I've got some paper. Exhaustion tracking.
It does need to succeed 3 times at every turn because we have silvery bars.
So,
Potentially, yes.
It only needs like a 5 or a 6 or something.
So it's got first level exhaustion.
Yes.
Plus 12.
And I need to double check because every bit of
25
exhaustion is a
chance
debuff
to
on
fail.
it. There's
Disadvantage on
exhaustion.
ability checks.
For now, and then eventually other stuff too. Like at 3, disadvantage on saves.
Speed halves.
That's the goal.
on. Yeah, 3 is the one disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. And then 4 is hit point maximum halved. 5 is speed reduced to 0, and then 6 is just death.
Yep. And the goal you're going for is 6. Alright, so that's the start of its turn. It's going to use its turn to birth some demons.
27 radiant damage to it from the
27,
spell.
thank you.
Yes.
Minus 27.
Does it seem to take an overly high amount of damage from radiant? Or...
It does not. It is not vulnerable to radiant.
Alright, wonderful.
Okay, so I need to roll for its birth demon ability. 3. Oh dear God. I need
Alright, well.
66. Okay.
I really hope it's the little fuckers.
Yeah, it's the little ones, but there's a lot.
Yeah?
So we are going to go with and then copy. So I need to
God.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
That's
17,
so
18,
18.
19.
I'm just gonna roll 1 initiative for them because that's a lot.
Thank you.
Open their character sheet, and we're just gonna go initiative. Of course, it's low. So we're just going to. That's the whole turn. Descending. Yep, the dretches are on the turn order. However, they're technically entering the space for the thingy. Could you roll for spike growth, Gleb?
It's when they move.
No, it's when they've entered. They moved into that because they're coming from her.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're crawling out of her into the space.
Yeah.
So
It's 2d4?
just one space.
Yeah, they're only moving 1 space into the area.
Slash roll 2d4. I should copy this because I feel like I'm going to be typing a lot.
You should start moving them onto their respective squares, Obo.
Yeah. At least try to get them slightly lined up. Okay, so that is 5 damage to each of them in this area, which is all but this one. It makes 5. So while I'm doing this, Jonah, you're up.
I'm gonna take out that small piece of aether crystal, and I'm gonna flick it over this way like a coin, and I'm gonna take a shot at it and see if I can blow up a couple of dudes.
Okay. Make me just make an attack roll against it.
Alright. Being helped by my little buddies. 21.
It's 5. 21, that is going to be a hit, and I think 9 piercing damage should crack it open. Alright, so... And this was for the marble-sized Aether Crystal?
Yep.
Alright. Roll me 2d10.
Watch this huge 2. Let's go. Oh, okay. 18.
Okay, and where were you throwing that? You said it was over here?
Right here.
Okay, so 18. These guys have their. Yep. Okay, so we're just gonna go with. Oh, I hope I'm not deleting the one that I gave the turn order to. Because they're all dead. Because that is enough damage to kill them.
And I'm gonna back up 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna shoot Big Mama.
All right.
Bonus action. Natural 20 on the sneak attack for 23 plus
yeah.
26. So that is 49 points of damage.
All right,
And
so
she can't use reaction again.
Oh my god. You know what? I've got a new idea. Really hope none of these is the one. Okay, cool. Let me just do it this way. Yay! Now they've all got the health, and I need 2 more. Perfect. Alright, and then that is how much damage total?
49.
49, thank you. Trying to keep this moving. Note to self. Never give something the ability to summon 6d6 minions. Jesus Christ. That is too many to keep track of.
Full fireball of doom.
Seriously.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm never doing this again. This was terrible. The dredges was bad. Everything else is a single die of how many things it spawns. 66. Why did I think that was going to be okay?
I love the spike growth. It's such a
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it is end of turn. Yes.
yeah. End of turn.
All right. End of turn meaning all you guys are moving 15 feet forward, and they cannot
Madrash
move.
in the air.
Oh, right, Madrash.
I already fixed myself. It's okay.
They cannot move, but they will be token-wise. They're just going to kind of tumble, kind of like, putting little animals on a conveyor belt. They're just going to tumble around, which means that they will be taking damage from the spike growth still.
Hell yeah! How much?
2d4.
One set,
64,
dope.
because it's 15 feet of movement.
I'm not arguing.
I mean, unless you want to roll this 2d4.
Yeah, it's just 2d4 because they're just kind of tumbling. Another -5. which means they're still alive. All right. It is Hunter's turn. I need to roll a d6 to see if he gets his recharge. He does not. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Hunter, what are you gonna throw around? Let's go with. Oh shit.
I would prefer if
Nothing
you
is
threw a
very
round
useful in
downrange.
this situation other than gun. So we're just gonna gun.
God, I love
We
when he
are
guns.
going to shoot 2 of the dredges. Try to crowd control this. That's 2 kills. So we're just gonna pop this one and this one. And then he is going to keep moving over to this side. And now it is Gleb's turn.
I'm gonna throw a rock at a god.
Sounds like a fun time.
One of these. Did that roll? No, that did not. Why are you not rolling? Okay. Bonus action: cast magic stone. Throw some rocks.
Okay.
Oh, now it rolled.
So 22, that's a hit for 8 bludgeoning.
Hell yeah.
Doing damage.
And I'm gonna back up. Oh, he moved behind me. Why are you behind me now? I don't like that. I'm gonna go back 15 again. And that'll be me.
Okay. Clarity, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and also do crowd control and do my 4 shots on you. Well, no, you don't want me to do
It's
that.
fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Okay. I'm getting mixed signals here. All right,
We've got a
then I'll.
boss. We need our best
All
single
right,
targets
I'll
killing
go.
the boss.
All right. I'll go for the. I'll go for the big mommy. I'm going for big mommy. I'm going big mommy. Oh God, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright.
We go.
Hit. Alright. That is doing numbers. We've got 14 plus 11 plus 10. 35 force damage. Minus
Yay.
35. Holy crap, you guys are doing some serious damage to it. End of turn?
That's my turn. Yep.
Alright, end of turn. It's the dredge's turn. So that is... this gives them difficult terrain also, correct?
Yes.
Okay, let me double check movement. Okay, they will not be able to leave its effect because they can only move 10 feet now. So that's, roll me 4d4. Because they're each going to be moving 10 feet towards you guys. 12. Yeah, so they're marching forward through the blender because their intelligence is 5. And they each have 8 HP, so they're all going to die.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So I can
Let
close
Gleb
that
set up
sheet.
the grinder slip and slide.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Alright, Madrash, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to just keep it simple. I'm going to do Firebolt because I want to test if it takes fire damage.
Okay.
I assume not, but
Roll for Firebolt.
it is 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right, do I roll damage or does it take no
Roll
fire
damage. It is
Awesome.
resistant.
That's better than nothing. That's 9 points of fire damage.
And that is the reduced or no? Is that total?
9 reduced to
Round down.
5. 4.
Okay. So, -4. All right. End of your turn. Correct?
Yep.
All right. So, Sickening Radiance. We go with Constitution. That's... Huh. That is a... Come on. My brain just stopped. That is a pass.
Silvery Barbs.
All right. What is your DC again?
18.
17. All right. That is another fail on Sickening Radiance.
I'm just gonna, just to show you my spell save DC, I'm gonna put slow into the chat.
No, that's fine. But I appreciate it. So please roll your 4d10 for radiant damage.
Wonderful.
And I am going to...
24 radiant damage, and now its speed is halved.
Alright, 24. Oh man, it's getting close to a fun part. Alright.
And then I'm going to give the advantage to Gleb.
Okay.
I gotta support the main character.
Alright. Okay.
It'd be really funny if I gave advantage to the fucking birther, but...
That would be funny, but it recharges its demon birth ability, and so it's going to use that.
Mm.
And it's going to throw out a D4. 2 Baulduras.
Baguette. Oh no.
I'm just going to put one here. And one here. And I need to roll their initiative. Hopefully, it's not garbage. But I can't see right now. Oh, thank God, they're a 10 or above. Finally. Some level of expediency. We're just going to color these. Quick. Alright. So it is now the top, and we're just going to descending real quick. Clarity, what's your dexterity? Clarity?
She's dead. She died.
Oh,
Needed and
no.
forgot.
Do you want the modifier or do you want the
total.
number? 16.
Okay, you're going before it. So let me just move you up. There we go. Because you both got the 10. Alright, Jonah, you're up.
Jonah.
Jonah, you're not speaking.
He died.
Like, we see him moving, but... Okay.
There we go. I move back 15 feet and I use the advantage conveyed to me by the little bro. And I'm going to shoot the red Bauldur.
Alright, roll to
in the
shoot red.
noggin. I shoot myself 23 to hit for
Alright,
16 damage. And he needs to make a
yes.
wisdom save.
So...
DC 14.
Bauldur, wisdom, DC 14, 18.
Right, and I'm going to Whales of the Grave the other Bauldur.
Alright, how much?
10 necrotic damage.
Got it.
And then I'm going to shoot the Big Mama.
Alright.
Natural
Ooh.
20 for 17 damage.
17. Yep.
Oh, crap.
Minus.
And cannot use reactions again.
Hooray.
The
Oh.
Bulgarai shot also has his speed reduced by 10
Oh,
and can't use
no.
reactions.
Hold on. What's his movement speed? 40. So it's
Down to 30. Down to
it's
30 and
minus
then
10,
half.
And then half. So he's got 15 feet of movement. He might. No, he's going to just get out of that area, and then he's probably just going to get steamrolled
Get
back
pushed
into
back
it.
in.
Oh, that poor bastard.
Uh-huh.
What I was
Alright, let me
aiming
just so I
for.
remember little snail on him. Okay, and then end of turn.
Yep, that's the end of my turn. I only have 2 more rounds of blessed bullets left, guys.
Okay. Please roll me 2d4 glib for the conveyor blender at the moment.
Your blender.
Damn.
Alright, so they each take 3 points of damage. Yeah, but damage is damage. Minus 3. Alright. So now it is Hunter's turn, and we have to see. He does not recharge. So he is going to lose track of his character sheet.
Heh.
He is going to pump a shot into each Balgura. 18 on red, which is a hit, and 30 on blue, which is a hit. So that is...
How much damage do I take?
You take 24 points of damage to red the person, not the character.
Oh. No, I was
Ego
level
damage.
1. I was level 1. No.
Oh no, nope, sorry red, you're gonna have to roll up a new U.
I already did. I have 7 backup me's.
Perfect. Alright, so that is Hunter, who is then... he's just gonna stay where he's at. And so now it is the Balgura, the red one, who has 15 feet of movement. Can I get him out of there? Okay, so the ability Running Leap, its long jump is 40 feet when it has a running start.
And a running start is at least 10 feet of movement first.
Okay, so running start's 10 feet, thank you. But his movement is reduced. So then he would basically just get outside of the area. And then that's it. Yeah, he'd get to about there. Yeah. So then he's going to use his action. What does this do? In a 20-foot square. Question: how high up are you, Madrash?
I'm 10 feet in the air.
Okay,
Currently.
perfect. So it's going to cast Entangle below you, which will reach you with its 20-foot square. I need you to make a creature in the area when you
Counterspell.
cast the spell. Oh.
Oh wait, no, I don't have my reaction.
Ah! Hooray. So
I
you
already
need
could
to
counterspell
make
it, though.
a strength saving throw or be restrained by the plants.
Strength saving throw. Okay. That's a fail.
Oh, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay.
Hey, like I said, I know it's a fail. Like,
Okay, so you are entangled with the plants. You are restrained. You can make an action to make a strength check against the DC. On a success, you free yourself. But you are now caught up in this, and since that is connected to the conveyor belt, you will slowly move forward. when the conveyor belt moves. All right. So I'm just gonna get. Where's that hand? There we are. Just gonna rat shaker hand grab you. All right, Gleb, it's your turn.
Me?
Yep.
Whoop. I didn't want that. That's. I thought that would stay.
I can make one stay. Give me a second.
Make a permanent one.
Yeah. Linger. There you go.
Dope.
I don't need to measure. I don't think so.
For now.
For now.
Do I do this now?
Do you?
I wouldn't mind waiting for some more stuff, but I'm not opposed to doing it. Let me remember to spend spell points because I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna rub my hands together, plant them on the ground, and a big wall of green is going to appear, and I'm going to cast Tidal Wave.
Oh. Okay.
It's what, 10 feet wide, 30 feet long. So I need all three of them to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. This is not going to be good for Lilith. 3. And then the Baulduras. 8. And 11. Son of a bitch!
So they take that full 20 damage, and everybody that failed is knocked prone if they can be.
Okay. So
Is the avatar considered restrained because of the board keeping it in place?
no, I think it's technically grappled, so her movement speed is 0.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, she just has 0 movement because she's pinned, but she can still kind of like try to dodge. So then minus 20 and 0 up. Minus
And
20.
I don't know if that was an actual proper spell that Bauldur used, but it needs concentration as well.
It is an actual spell. Nope, stop it. So it needs concentration, which would be 10.
Just DC 10.
Constitution saving, total of 12. So he's still keeping that entangled.
I tried.
I would because my speed hit 0. I would have fallen because you can't fly.
Yes, but because of the entangle, it is just a massive vines and stuff in that area, so it would keep you at that spot, I believe. It's just as the conveyor belt moves, it's going to bring you closer.
Yeah, so I would fall. No? It's not a solid block. It's not solid space though.
It's
You're
holding
being
you 10
held
feet up in the
aloft.
air.
Yeah, you're being held aloft by vines.
Yeah.
So you're moving with the conveyor belt because the vines are connected to the conveyor belt.
Yeah,
but you're
the
being
vines
held
would grab me and then I would hit the conveyor belt. Is my understanding. How are the vines keeping me aloft?
Because it's
Because my movement is 0, I would hit the ground, right?
No, I don't. As far as I'm
Actually,
ruling it's a cube of grasping vines, so you would be stuck in that cube at the spot that you're at.
Okay.
That's how I've seen it. So like when the spell ends, you would fall if you are unable to keep yourself flying.
Okay, so this spell that grabbed me is supporting me though.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with you're the DM. I'm not gonna argue. It
Okay.
doesn't make sense to me.
Understood.
But I don't need it to make sense to me.
If you would like, you can be prone on. You can be restrained on the ground level. That's not that big of a deal to me.
Yeah, I was just wondering because like that would be a d6 of damage, and I would have to roll a con save against that.
I wouldn't say you'd
That's what
be
I was-
tumbling through. No, you wouldn't have to make that check.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Clarity. It is your turn.
So he okay. I do want to help Madrash get out of that if I can. So I
Okay,
think
so
I would
you
actually
could make a.
I'm golden.
You're
You
good?
fuck up whatever
Okay.
you need to.
Alright.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll fuck up Lilith.
You fuck up anything and everything you want.
Okay. I will fuck up Lilith then.
This man speaks not but truth. Madrash is
Oh,
in fact
baby.
golden.
Let's fucking go.
So we got a crit. So we got 12 plus 15 plus 13 plus 7 plus another 15 for a total of 62. God damn.
It's going.
Just a few
Holy
numbers.
shit. Doing numbers.
I'm trying.
So minus 62 points of force damage and
I still
bringing
think
her
it's-
below half health.
I still think it's kind of hilarious that you were like, man, that staff is going to be crazy because Moon was going to start critting so often. This is her second crit since she's got the staff.
I know, but the amount of damage is pretty silly. It is, but holy
Just want to
crap.
put out there that she's making 8 attack rolls per turn right now, and she just got one.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's balanced.
Linda's.
I think it's
So,
balanced.
It's
guys.
pretty fucking
Since Lilith is now bloodied, she is going to start using a new ability on her turn. Fun.
Oh.
Ooh.
Anything else on your turn, Memo?
That's my turn, yep.
All right. It's the blue Bauldur, who is got normal movement speed, is going to.
Well, he's not
And-
prone.
Oh yeah, it's
Yep.
Shit. So we can't do fucking anything.
Move 10 feet.
It can barely move 10 feet. Hold on. Does this thing have any ranged abilities? Nothing
can
that
stand
can
up,
hit.
Use half of its
stand up.
movement, and then be
And then
stuck
it
in.
just get blended.
I mean,
terrain.
technically, if it moves 10 feet, it could jump, right?
But then it's out of
Uh,
movement.
It has no movement to jump with.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought the
Jumping consumes
running
movement.
leap, like it had a special feature for like that running leap. It did.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not going to matter. I can't move it with it being able to not do anything. So he's stuck there. He's fucked. Yep.
With the Lumbridge.
Outsmarted by the players. Yep, I know when I'm licked with that. All right, Madrash, it's your turn.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 this way as I Misty Step.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna fly 20 feet in the air, so I'm 30 feet up.
You got it.
And-
he's just gonna drop concentration. There's no point in keeping that there.
And I'm like, that was terrible. I didn't like that. I'm just gonna toss another firebolt at Lilith.
All right.
Actually, I'm gonna toll the dead. I'm gonna use my Mizium apparatus.
Okay. Make your charisma check.
Yes. Okay, so 7 plus 9, 16, so that's a pass.
Yep.
So that's a D12.
I think 2d12 at this point.
That's right. That's
So it's
fine.
a wisdom save, I believe, for Toll.
Yes.
That's a 9. God damn.
Oh, cool.
it takes full
13
damage.
points of necrotic.
Okay. Yep. Fuck.
All right. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. It is Lilith's turn, which means Constitution save. 22.
All right, Silver Barbs that, please.
All right.
I want that
18.
third fail real bad. Meets the DC, motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm gonna give my advantage to Hunter.
Okay. All right. So Lilith is going to use her other ability, and this is going to do. Yeah. She is going to elongate part of her body, which is going to give her an extra bit of distance for her attack. Crap, I cannot measure.
How long's your reach? I'm the closest at 50 feet.
Oh, that's bullshit.
What is it? She got a 40-foot reach?
It extends her reach to 40.
Oh no.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, as just like she slowly starts to like take one of the mouths from her body, and instead of birthing forth a demon, she extends the reach as this massive bite that would be about a 40-foot cone lunges forward and snaps at you guys before the body parts just kind of melt away off of her body and slump to the ground
funny
in a pile
thing
of goo.
is that dead ass, like full Looney Tunes Tom and Jerry, like the dog on the chain right at Madrash, just at that range.
Yeah. God fucking damn it.
Oh my god. I mean, you may not be very happy about this boss is still fucking horrifying for us.
Yeah, I just really wanted to roll her bite attack, but no, nobody's close enough.
Yeah, Hikari's not here.
That's true. That would have been your...
Hikari would literally be up in its face right now.
Yeah. Alright, Jonah, it's your turn.
Both Baulduras, are they prone?
They've stood up from prone.
Okay, so the red one's standing?
Yes.
Not for long.
Correct. Oh no.
15 to hit for 23 damage.
Yep, that's a kill.
Cool. And then I'm gonna shoot Mother Dearest
You got it.
for another crit for 15 damage.
Hell yeah.
I should have advantage more often. This is
Advantage is
going
great.
on. What the fuck is going on?
Aries Iron's nice.
It is a nice gun. End of your turn.
Yep. That and there we go.
Alright.
I'm back up another 5.
Conveyor belt. That's gonna move you guys up. Doop, doop. Right there. And I need a D4. 2D4 for the remaining Bauldur in the blender.
Bloop.
7. Okay. It is Hunter's turn, and he needs to roll a d6 to see if he gets his... Nope, he still doesn't get his Aether Bullet back. Oh well.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would it? This is a yes. I'm questioning. Would I be able to burn a hero die to give him another d6 to roll? Like basically give him advantage on whatever his recharge ability is?
I say sure.
All right, I'll burn one. I want to see what he does.
Got a 6, it recharges.
Let's go!
So he's going to shoot the Bauldur with a regular bullet. And 16, that's a kill. So these guys are gone. And
Perfect.
then a Aether Bullet at Lilith, which is a 21, no, advantage, 28, that's a hit, for 28 points of force damage. Okay. Gleb, it is your turn.
Me.
You.
There's no friends here. I think it's just more rock time.
Rocket time.
Yeah, it's more rock chucking time. This time with advantage because I still have that silvery barbs on me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So one of these, some big rock throws.
Okay, 28, that's a hit for 7 points of bludgeoning.
And
7.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. Clarity, your turn.
I'm going to move back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 over here again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so that is all 4 hits. So that is 6 plus 7 plus 7.
33.
33, thank you. So, let me just take a swig of water first. My throat's getting a little dry.
Go ahead.
So, 33 points of force damage. You are blasting away with everyone else, throwing as much damage as you guys can into Lilith. Clarity.
Yep.
Taking a few shots closer to the core of the body, you're able to score some very deadly blows to it as it slowly begins to melt the body into a pool of its own viscera and bone. It looks to be that it's dying. But then it surges forth for one final death throw before finally giving up, as it makes a lunge at you guys, extending its entire body into its jaws to fill the entire arena with 2 large jaws full of flesh, pus, and bone teeth, as it makes a bite attack against every one of you.
Oh.
Is this an attack?
This is
Or a save?
upon death.
Yeah, is it like a save or attack kind of?
It's an attack roll.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge this.
Okay. Okay, so starting going from left to right, Amumu, it throws a 17 at you.
For a bite,
Yes.
it hits.
Okay. A 33 to hit against Jonah. So
That misses, actually.
Yeah. Against Gleb, that is an 18.
It miss.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah, fuck yeah, main character. There we go. He's got plot armor, guys.
Plot armor.
Versus Madrash, a 26.
Barely, but hits.
And then against Hunter, a 31, which will hit.
Oh. Watch him just sidestep it.
No. Okay, so Clarity, you take 52 points of piercing.
Fuck!
Let's see. Jonah, you take 48 points of piercing.
And then
Gleb,
I
you take
have
none.
that
And then you
for
have
my...
Madrash, you take 54 points of piercing.
48.
And then Hunter takes 44.
So everybody's still alive, right? Nobody died,
Fine.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I only took a total of... You gave me, like, the full damage, right?
Yes.
48 was... Yeah, so I only took 24 in total. Because I uncanny dodged it. And I had 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So Madrash loses consciousness and automatically fails the death save because I just fell 30 feet and hit the ground.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm running with
Healing word, healing word, healing word.
Plus a
I got it.
yeah, healing word, so
But I'm probably running immediately with a potion as well.
Is it the one I gave you?
Yes, actually.
Alright,
I'm
roll
actually
for
typing it
fuckery.
in. I'm
Let's
typing
see
it
what
in now.
this kills me. Oh, man, I hope
no.
Jonah kills me with
Roll
this because this will be so
percentile.
fucking funny.
This is
95
great.
on the percentile.
Alright, hold on.
I turn you into a potted plant.
95, you're good.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's 1 to 20
Okay.
for wild bullshit.
Can you imagine, right? Like, runs over, pours potion down mouth, Madrash turns into a potted plant. Just go on the conveyor belt.
I mean, after the... Wait, I was healing worded first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going to say healing word. It was actually healing light, so I have to wait for my turn again.
Oh no, combat is over at this point.
Okay, then yeah, I would cast healing
also,
light.
Healing light is just a bonus action for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much would I get from the healing light? Because depending on that, I wouldn't even drink the potion.
Is it? I would give you a Badoop. It would be 3.
Okay, yeah, I'd drink the potion. And then 14, so 17. Cool. Ow. I end up in really bad situations sometimes. And I was trying to stay out of that way.
Let's get you up so you're not rolling into the goo.
I like lazily float 5 feet off the ground. Yeah, these conveyor belts suck.
Okay. So, Lilith's body, in addition to the 2 large jaws that she made to bite all of you, are just melting away into chunks of gooey flesh and dissolving bone. And as you guys kind of pick yourselves up, lick your wounds, that is where we are going to end today's session.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Because we went a little
Will we level
over.
up?
Yes, you guys will be leveling up.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking, I heard you from your room.
What the
Discord
hell?
was like, none of that.